the Karma. Now, this is why I was thinking more about the Lucian Brawl, because it's a little stronger in laning phase. But, I don't know, just a triple melee topside. Breakdowns headspin. And then there's Pantheon, which does the Sparta kick. Just kicks you in the chest. Oh wait, Braum does the side kick. That's the worry though. The Jin route into everything else. Cube, does he pull the ult? Doesn't have it for 5 seconds. That's a heavy trade. Has it in a couple of seconds. Now he can use it. He probably needs to pop it early actually. Wall start, he won't be able to use it. Easy kill for Xiaohao. First blood to EDG. They withstand the early pressure. And now denied a decent amount of farm, but is at least getting some souls. 30 right now. It's not the worst. First range increased. First 10% crit and extra stats coming through. They just have to double tap there. Braum passive now claimed in that too. Nice. You know, only 10 CS behind. Both bot laners actually losing bits of pieces of CS. The CSing not the best hit. Oh dear. Yvonne's hits through. Where's the ult going? Thought it was going to curve around the outside of it. Potential problems there actually. W still only 500 gold ahead, but they will get themselves second dragon. Perhaps Dragon Soul could be their win condition. Cube teleporting bot side. Sorry, ZDZ teleporting bot side. 4 HP. Hanging out Fog of War here. Poke landing onto Palkia. W root landing onto our Vampire. Goes popped by Braum, I believe that is. Herald getting taken lower and lower. There is a shockwave, of course, to make things go a little bit hard. Now, W, what's their engage looking like? The shockwave's not bad, you know. That's pretty good. Central over the top, but how much damage did the Olaf got after this point? Hai Chao getting wailed on by Monkey. Good damage on the Olaf. They need some help. Someone needs to take down the Olaf. Someone needs to go forwards and help out Xiaohao. Trying to get out. He can't manage to do so. And the EDG, or maybe this is the fight which sets them behind well and truly. Cube getting into the rest of the play. I wonder if he's gone too far, though. Has no rage really left. And Xiaohao will keep going forwards. Not Xiaohao, sorry, ZDZ. That's the Thunder Sky. Was that enough? Has to cancel out the ultimate. It's the last hit from the armed center. My words fail me as WE fail the team fight. They'll lose 4 around the top side. They can't make their early play, and EDG will take the fight and the Herald. Well, Sam's got a good amount of move speed even to walk at you. One grub, Herald push. Good damage onto here, under half HP now. Xiaohao will find out Monkey. Not going to get too much done there, but enough. Under half HP, under a third HP now on that turret. Dragon is alive. EDG would like to just siege up mid lane, I suppose. I think it's actually just easier for EDG to just push in mid lane, use their range advantage, but they have from the Orianna and the Senna. Yes, the Jhin has some, the Karma has some, but Karma loses value as the game goes on. The base values become less and less important. MR per level keeps ticking up. Completely zoned out of the river now. Monkey, I guess he has a Galio ult to come on top of him. Roll up the hits onto him. Cube could teleport in, has good rage. Teleporting in behind them. Do they spot it? Do they spot it? They do now. They do now. They're spotting now. Xiaohao. He could... sorry, no. Monkey could go onto a Palkia. That could be a dead Braum. Where's the ult going? It goes onto the Jhin. He can come back in with the ultimate, of course. Cube flashing forwards. There's a redemption coming through. Shockwave going onto him too. Oh, does he have the ability to escape? No, he doesn't. This could be the fight now. Cube. Does he have an extra Q? No, he doesn't. Now CDC going into the backline, trying to use that Thunder Sky. Low HP on the Dragon. EDG not as clean fight this time. Good damage onto Karis. It's all on CDC though. And Karis uses these to go in. That's a mistake. Going forwards, the passive coming through. And the Aatrox. He might not be an enemy. He might be the enemy. WE can't really get that much out of it. Olaf is down. Little bits of shielding coming through from the Karma. Perhaps CDC has gone too far this time. Olaf not really got that much HP to work for. Hex Flash going over the wall. It's the wall stopper. There's a cleanse coming through. Xiaohao, I'm not sure about that one. Chidol coming through. The last shot. Not enough. Vampire flashing away ZDC. This Aatrox is trying to take over the game for all it is worth. No idea how that worked out. So close. Can't quite get the kill onto Tayin. Just about makes it out alive. Chaos in the bot river. WE walk away with a slightly won fight. And the Dragon in tow. Does this open up the mid lane turret? Perhaps for EDG? Arn has come back alive. Not really sure what to make of that whole fight. I think EDG didn't really do that good a job of peeling for Arn. Olaf actually getting exhausted there, interestingly. It's still a slight advantage to EDG in terms of the overall zip. Jin's not coming over. Redemption coming through. I mean, WE. I mean, they don't have a teleport on Cube. Cube's not here. They don't have the Renekton. It's going to be on Monkey and everyone else. An early smite from someone involved, and the other smite's not in range. It's not going to be in range. An easy after can't take. Teleport coming in from the Aatrox. Poppy smalls it up. What just happened with WE's objective setup? Cube with no teleport shown on the other side of the map. A quick take from EDG, despite the fact that they don't have great damage to objectives. They quickly take that, get some XP in tow. And they're happy with that. Can they defend mid lane at the same time? I'm not actually sure about that one. That should go down. So it's an Atacon for mid lane turret. WE suppose get the advantage. And now he's not gonna... There's a teleport coming towards the bottom river. This is a pretty wide pincer attempt. Monkey getting rooted up. Monkey's caught out. Has to use that ult early. No broad passive onto it. Karma's dead. Karma is dead. Monkey's made it out alive. That's a great poppy ult. Taeyun, is he going to be able to make it out alive? No wall stun onto him. Xiaohao does not have flash. Please do not die here, Xiaohao. You need to make sure you get out with the smite. His smite is alive. Uses it there. What kind of cooldown is it on? I guess they don't need it. WE, not able to do that much. Monkey's going to die on the other side. CDZ has flash. He'll surely cleanse, finish this off. Q hits. Passive goes down. Monkey dies. There's no Galio ult. Monkey's dead. Cube has no dominance. This is... What do you do here? Where is your damage? Taeyun can't carry like this. Surely he can't. Just playing around, just a little bit of gatekeeping. So they have a smite ready for this. I suppose they do. Yes, they do on Xiaohao. I don't really know what happens now. They're trying to jump onto the Aatrox, but it'll be an Aatrox for a Baron trade at that point. Getting lower. Taeyun trying to get himself a smite in with his own force shot, but doesn't charge it up in time. EDG get Dragon and Baron in the same minute. Oh, WE. Their objective setup is something that we've criticized for most of the year. Braum will get the recall off. Carrots flashing over. Angel still have to save dinner. The shockwave back on. So no, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Karis will get out to safety with the help of Karma shields. Xiaohao going forward. CDC over the wall. Does have the world ender soon, but not quite up available. Monkey back out on the rep. What a whimper from WE. It is not a bang. It will be a whimper at the end of this year. Monkey pops the ult. A wall stun goes forwards. Then Vampire is exercised. Bring the garlic. Bring the stakes. He's been defeated. Put into the sunlight just like WE. Burned to a crisp as EDG enter their year. Monkey will secure his red buff, but that's the only thing he's been able to secure in the last 2 minutes. WE, a historic year for them. A heart. On the other side, no, EDG, a team which probably should have been in Ascend earlier in the year, pouring their way back up against the team that knocked them down. Angel has a 10-stack Medjai's now. An Angel of Death, perhaps. WE. That dragon fight into everything else may have just cost them all of their hard work this year. This would be the end of the WE story for 2025 EDG. Continuation of theirs, one which I think a lot of people weren't ready to start talking about because it's just a Nirvana group. Just a Nirvana team. Dive onto Cube. Turret will die. Flash away because the W comes down from the Poppy. Xiaohao, a player which I really want to see succeed. He was on Annual's Legend before their recent era of glory, and he was the bright spark on that last roster. Went to Weibo, couldn't quite find his time there to shine. But he has been such a good player, despite not really ever having the limelight on him. Teleport from ZDZ. Baron buff continues. Minute till the next dragon. Perhaps that W can survive through to that. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. I don't think the Phantom Soul saves them now. Galliwalt's not going to get that much value. Wall stun not quite landing onto Kara CDZ. Now he can start to rip through them. Where's the ultimate? Where's the healing? Gets himself... Oh my god, the healing! Aatrox ultimate is not serious. The healing is insane, and ZDZ just shows an A to Z of how to win a game in the LPL. Aatrox to ZDZ seems fitting. The healing's too much, and WE, we bid thee farewell. A journey with highs and sadly lows here at the end. EDG will beat their old enemy. Knock them out of the contention for playoffs. EDG will 3-1 WE. A disappointing end to a heroic year. 3-1 on the day.